repo. Listen, y'all, we're gonna bring up a very funny dude. I want y'all to bring him up with lots of love. I know you guys may have never heard of him before, but he's very, very funny. He's been traveling all over the world. Put your hands together. Come on. Put your hands together. What's your man? He's here from Atlanta, Georgia, for Vinnie Paul. I feel good.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ATLComedyTheater. Welcome. Make some noise. Make some energy. Yes, ma'am. I don't know if you all can tell, but the person who designed my hairdo wanted it to look like a wet squirrel was thrown onto exposed power lines. Man, I'm so glad you all have such a great energy tonight. I love a crowd with good energy. I was in front of a crowd a couple weeks ago, and I told 100% of the jokes I wanted to tell, but they only laughed 30% of the time. I said to myself, well shit, man, I might as well walk into a den full of hyenas. At least the hyenas, I know I can get a laugh out of them. Looking around the room, we got some beautiful people, but I know we got some trouble in the crowd. There's some lingerers around here, you know. Some people who done some things that might earn themselves a spot in hell. Oh yeah, I see you. It's okay, you can't hide from me. Now you won't see me there, no, not me. See, in my particular case, I've sacrificed way too much of my life to be considered a reserved seat for hell. Take it for example. I used to be an active member of the Church of Satan. We had to make sacrifices. Now, I was born into a Catholic family, so at an early age I had to sacrifice my common sense. And later in life, we converted to Southern Baptist, so I had to sacrifice my sanity. Plus an extra 10%. Oh, some beautiful people in the crowd tonight. Beautiful people in the crowd tonight, man. I've been single for a couple years, ladies, in case you're wondering. I am single, and I'm always on the prowl. Don't get it twisted now. You know, I tried Tinder a couple of years ago when playing fish and Farmers Only didn't work for me. And sure enough, man, the first girl that sends me a message, she sends me a message with a link in it. So I click on the link and it turns out it's a link to her naughty webcam site. I get a virus, have to replace my phone, and sure enough now, I know that she is still running her chromosome disposal page. And I know that for a fact because my forearms are really starting to get toned. Focus here, focus, okay? Notice I said 4 arms, okay? I'm not half an octopus. I'm ambidextrous. Some people in the world are walking around with one forearm looking like it belongs to Popeye and the other forearm looking like it belongs to olive oil. Oh man, in case y'all couldn't tell, I've done a lot of drugs in my lifetime. Mushrooms, pills, LSD, ecstasy, you name it, whatever it is, I have been high. Okay? I'm talking like Chris Farley and Amy Winehouse at Whitney Houston birthday high. Okay? Like I've been higher than a giraffe's earwax. Okay? I've been higher than a Texas trailer park in a tornado. Did I mention to all the ladies here that I'm single? Hey girl, hey. What's your last name is? Act. That's what it is. Everybody caught up in tournaments? All right, good. Let's keep moving. Now, I doubt that we'll date. I doubt that we're going to end up dating. But if we do, let me spoil some of my more unique personality traits to you. Number 1, I am an acute, obsessive-compulsive narcissist. How in the world is he still single? Number 2, I'm great at bad money management. And number 3, I have lots and lots of brain damage. Now, like I said, I'm single, if you could imagine that. I've never been married, but I was engaged at one time. And my ex-fiancée, she was a sweet girl, but she had the IQ of a pine cone with cerebral palsy. And oh, that's the member of my lifetime. Now, I will tell you, she was a sweet girl, but if I can speak sincerely for just a moment, she did have some issues. She had 2 failed attempts at suicide. She tried to commit suicide 2 times. that's some heavy shit, you're right. I look back on those days and I reflect on them. I really do think it's a good thing that we never did get married because my mother never wanted me to marry an unsuccessful woman. I really am sad about it. Not only was my ex-fiancée a walking ad for birth control, but she was proof that not every ejaculation deserves a name. Abortion! My name is Vinnie Paul and I deserve that name. Good night.